Hi everyone, welcome to my Flosstube. I'm Danielle and I'm Cardiff Stitcher here on Instagram as well as on, no, here on Flosstube as well as on Instagram. Um, it's been quite a while since I managed to film a Flosstube. Um, things have been difficult to say the least. Um, the last time I filmed was March the 3rd, roughly. But I'm back with a quick update. I will tell you a bit of what I stitched on in March and also what I've managed to stitch on in April. But before we get into the stitching, I'm going to do the giveaway for the Sulky threads. So I'm doing this all on my tablet because I'm going to try not to have to edit this. So let's see how we go. So I've put the there it is. I put the YouTube comment picker thingy on, put the video link in there. Scroll down, I typed in the keyword, which was sulky. And how are we going to do this? This is so awkward, but there we go. Click there. What does that say? I don't know. Scroll down, and it hasn't picked anyone. Try again. I can't believe this isn't working. Well, actually, I can. Yeah, okay. Done that. Done that. If it doesn't work, I will have to, I don't know. It's not working, guys. Oh my word. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to press pause and I'm going to have to try and do this off screen and then I will show you when it's done. 2 minutes. Okay, let's try again. I was only putting in the URL for the wrong video. Oh, no wonder it wasn't working. Right, so hopefully I've got the right video this time. Get YouTube comments. 9 comments. Okie dokes, no problem. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. There we go, finally. Sorry I didn't do it on screen, but I wasn't able to. Here we go. Melissa Riddle. Hello, congratulations on the finish which your daughter adored. It's nice to see your progress again. I look forward to meeting you at the Essex retreat. More about that in a bit. I'll be there from Friday. I'm stitching a long dog sampler Anzac with Sulky, which I'm enjoying. So Melissa, I will comment on here. No, not on here. I will comment on the other video. And if you could either message me on Instagram or email me, which is cardiffstitcher@gmail.com, with your mailing address, and I'll get that out to you as soon as possible. So, as it says in there, she was looking forward to meeting me at the Essex Needles retreat. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the Essex Needles retreat because, as luck would have it, I ended up with COVID again for the second time, but exactly a year later. So I had to miss the Essex Needles retreat last year, 2022, and I had to miss it again this year, 2023, all thanks to COVID. Even though there's no restrictions in place anymore, I said to Ellie Stitcher that I wouldn't like it if somebody came to the retreat and gave me COVID. So there was no way I was going to do it. I wasn't allowed to work because I work in the childcare sector, and I work for myself. If I'm in a nursery, it's different, I think. Don't quote me, but because of working privately, for myself, if we come down with COVID, we still have to close. So I ended up having to close for a few days and missing out on the Essex Needles retreat. what happened was that weekend it was Mother's Day that weekend, and we had our first aid training, and I woke up on the Thursday morning and I felt absolutely dreadful, but I thought it was just a severe cold. So we went to the first aid training, done what we needed to for the both days, and then my partner decided he started feeling horrible on, I think it was the Tuesday morning, so he decided he was going to test himself, and it flagged up straight away. And I thought, oh great, if he's flagged up, I best test myself. So I tested myself, and mine flagged up straight away. By this point, I was still feeling pretty rubbish, so I contacted Elaine, and I said to her, I don't think it's a good idea that I go, blah blah blah. So sadly, I didn't end up going for the second time, and I'm not able to go next year due to personal reasons. So there's a good chance I won't get to meet anyone from the Essex Needles retreat, unless you're going to the Floss Friends retreat in July, which I'll be going to. Essex Needles I won't be able to attend until 2025. Yeah, 2025. So it's not fair, but there's nothing we can do about it. So I felt absolutely dreadful. When I started feeling better, I think I managed to stitch some of the weekend, but hardly anything. I think the Sunday I felt, Sunday the 26th of March, I felt okay. But yeah, it's just sod's law. So I'll show you this quick. This is my version of my book of days. There goes all my stickers. There we go. This is March. March I managed to stitch for 16 days. Yeah, so I had a pretty good March, and I worked on 4 projects in March, and then April is a total different story. I have not had a good month at all this month. I've just been absolutely struggling with everything. I rang the doctor and spoke to the doctor, and they've increased my medication. Last weekend and this weekend have been absolute dreadful. So to the point I haven't even wanted to stitch. I've worked on 2 projects this month. I know we're not at the end of it. We've got another week left of April, but yeah, it's just been hard. I'm not going to talk about it, because if I do talk about it, I'll end up crying, and I'm sure you don't want to see that. So let's get on to the whips. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the pictures on the tablet, because like I said, I'm going to try not to edit this, because it's already 9:30 Sunday night, whatever date it is. Sunday what? Sunday 23rd. It's 24 hours of cross stitch weekend, and I didn't even participate in that because I've lost motivation for everything. So yeah, so I'm going to firstly, sorry I keep spinning, I'm putting my stuff all over the place. Let me start with this one, because I've stitched on this one this month as well. So this is the free one from the blog spot by Anna. Sorry Anna, I can't remember. I will put it down below. But it's that one. Quiet please, cross stitcher at work. This is where I was. Try and get the glare off. Whoa. That's where I was when I last recorded. And I've just been putting a stitch in here and a stitch in there whenever I felt the need. And that's where I am now. Belushi Stitchers Joe and Emma X Stitching are going to be doing this as a sal in June, I think it is. They do have a Facebook page or Facebook group called Queen of the Sals, I think it is. Check out Joe's latest Flosstube. She mentions it on there, what the group name is. And they're going to be doing this as a sal. But as you can see, I mean, this blue looks quite a lot darker, but it's not. They're anchor threads, but that blue is, I would say, equivalent to 995. They're going to look a bit darker because of the light, because I'm having to film in the night and the light's right ahead. And even though I've got the lamps behind, the light ahead just makes things look darker. But I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to rip out that there because that's Sulky. As you know, I'm not a fan of Sulky, hence the reason why I was giving it away. So there we go. Quite like the colours of that. I didn't actually, one of the reasons why it's taken me so long is to film this is because I didn't want to film, to be honest. I've lost motivation for everything. But yeah, it's just one of, it's just that, it's that, isn't it? It's, yeah. Anyhow, the next one, I always forget where the button is on this tablet. Next I will show you Blue Monarch Sunflower by Artisy. It was a freebie. I'm not sure if it still is a freebie. That's where I was. I haven't worked on it this month, but I did work on it in March for 4 days. Normally I write down the stitches, but I don't think I calculated them all. And that's where I've got to. Not a ton, but every little stitch counts, doesn't it, as they say. I'm just trying to get this tablet up again, switched on, so I can see. So what did I oh, I stitched this yellow here. I filled this bit in. Can't do this. So yeah. Yeah, I finished that yellow there. I filled that in there. Next one we will talk about is this one, Mini Autumn Owl Trio, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Hold it up like that a bit. Like I say, the light is literally right above us. And I thought, if I don't do this video tonight, I'm never going to do it. So, yes, I have worked on this. I can even see it. I can even see the progress I've made. So that's what it was the last time I showed you it. And I'm not going to take it out of the Q snap because I haven't worked on the other blue one, purple one. And that's what it is now. This fabric was hand dyed by me and I think it's a 16 count. So there's that one. And then the last one I worked on for last month, and I've worked on a bit of it this month. I mean a bit, I mean 200, 300 and something stitches, 350 stitches maybe. Animal Panorama by Pain Free Crafts. And I will show you obviously the before photo. It's not the best of photos. That's where I was when you last saw it. My tablet keeps turning itself off, honestly. And this is where I am now. As you can see, I've been working on the tiger's face. I am doing page by page, but when I got to the middle of the tiger's nose, I thought, well, maybe I should have carried on because I don't know, he just looks weird like that. Those hanging threads there are ones I need to end, but there was nothing to secure them when I was stitching them. So once I've finished this side of his face, once I've finished all these bits here, because there's a couple of hundred stitches left to go there. I'm going to move the Q snap, and then I'm going to stitch that page and that page, and then it'll all practically be in line then. And then that's that. No, that's it. That's all I've worked on. Like I said, only 2 this month. Just haven't wanted to stitch. We went away for Easter to my father-in-law's. I planned on stitching the whole of Easter, but no. I planned on stitching all this weekend for 24 hours of cross stitch, but no. So it just sucks. I'm hoping now the meds have been increased, maybe things will get a bit better. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to tell you. What is it? It's the end of April, so we've got a week left in April, and then it's May. Just see what happens. So if you've popped in and enjoyed what you see, thank you for stopping by. And to all my new subscribers, thank you ever so much. And thanks to those who have returned and stuck by me. So until next time, try and enjoy your stitching. And take care, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye.